minutes left to board.
Mars, Mercury. So since it's Capricorn season,
Mr. President.
Don't want to talk to him. Don't want.
Yes, sir, but he sounds
and
upset.
Mars and Mercury is two relevant energies that wouldn't mind being in this sign. But let's just talk about if Mercury and Mars was to connect. We talking about, right, the way somebody is thinking. We're not even gonna talk about the Mars yet. We ain't gonna let Mars in the house yet, right? Let me go ahead and teach you a lesson. Come along with me. There you go. You up to? You gonna ride these motherfucking donkeys all the way up to the mountaintop. They the best kind, don't you ask why. Donkeys, Mars, donkeys, and Mercury. Okay, so Mercury is the thinker, right? I mean, wherever it's at, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's thinking. Period.
I was thinking.
What else it's doing? You know, it's collecting. And what it's doing? It's collecting data, transferring data. Depending on how far that data goes, just depends on your natal chart. How many connections Mercury have will pull in more strength into your knowledge of what you're picking up. Because like Mercury bouncing off other planets and sextiles and trines, making it easy for this flow to go like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't understand that, it's a little bit of advanced stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can understand. I'm talking about trines and stuff.
But I was thinking.
The perfect way for you to finish looking at your mind when it's placed in any zodiacal sign is that you will actually feel like that sign. Like you'll think like that sign. Like you think all the time like that sign. You're a thinker like that. Where someone else could be that sign, like they could be the sun sign, and you can be the Mercury sign. But you'll really think that, like, your brain will be constructed like that. You be thinking like that. You can't think no other way. You know what I'm saying? Rather than somebody whose sun is in that sign, is going to have a drive and a consciousness to be able to do what it want to do with that sun sign, wherever it needs to go. Or however it's trying to live and shine its light across the world. You know what I'm saying? Or radiate, you know, from the area where you at. Showing love and giving warmth, you know, to your environment, wherever the sun is at. You know what I'm saying? Showing yourself here, showing yourself there. Mercury is going to take all that information, where if Mercury is not around in the same environment as the sun, it's going to take that information, say if Mercury, you know, next door or in the front yard or in the backyard. Or it's right there in the house, meaning that it's in the sign before it or it's in the sign after the sun or it's with the sun. It's how Mercury goes in the astrological streets. You can ask anybody there.
Are you getting ready to answer my questions?
This is the power you got.
Smell a cop a mile away.
When I look Capricorn, I'll be like, boy, it sure takes some power, some strength to be able to just, I don't even care, wherever Capricorn is at in your chart, whatever house it's located in, it's gonna suck all that up, bring it up to another level. And a lot of times where the places at where you can use it a lot, if you able to use it, see, because it's about steadiness, right? So them houses where it's constantly going is like probably like the easiest. You know what I'm saying? Like the mutable houses, Capricorn up in a mutable house. Ready, you know, I mean, even though it's original a cardinal house. I'm saying I can picture, you know, Cap dog in a mutable house and it's really getting it in. But, you know, that's my own little preference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other people probably like, nah, because it is that, and this, whoop, the whoop, wop, the wop. Give me a motherfucking kangaroo song.
I do.
I tell you, there's always a time and a place for everything. And when you are into astrology, or just say you into life, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's astrology, okay. But you still got a life to live. You understand what I'm saying? You still got to fight through. You still got to push for. You still got kids if you got those. You got a family, right? Wife, a husband, aunties, uncles, cousins, brothers, somebody, a pet. I don't know. Your spirituality, you, just only you, who knows? But we do know this for sure. Capricorn season give you the desire to be able to push through and be able to set up what you're trying to achieve.
Come back.
And if you're able to keep your eyes on the prize, even though you probably feel like you've been slacking, you haven't been slacking though. It's kind of difficult to be able to stick with the rhythms of life when you're living life. It's very difficult when you was on a habitual pattern of responding irresponsibly only to your trigger of your emotions rather than trying to fold those emotions back in, the ones that you know about and what makes people react or what makes people act this way or that way. You try to fold them in besides harmonizing that type of energy because it also needs to be released. Nothing stays in. It needs to be released. It needs to be recycled. It needs to be refiltered so it can grow, so it can have oxygen. The Mercury is deep with the mind. Then we got another little energy that comes through called Mars. And here where things get a little tricky. See what I'm saying? Now, look, motherfuckers used to thinking. Now motherfuckers get tired of thinking. Motherfucker thinking and doing constantly.
I do.
Double time the thought path. Double. So cold-blooded, though. Hit a lot of brick walls until you hit the right wall, right? Hit so many walls until you hit the wrong wall.
I was thinking.
You got a problem now. Capricorn ain't no hoe. I just want to let y'all know that right off back.
That's good.
They ain't hoes. They ain't bitches. They ain't sluts. They ain't dog-ass motherfuckers. It's the power to be able to understand.
That's good.
It's the power to be able to elaborate a little bit more deeper so you can understand. When I say marinate, I'm really talking about
That's good.
you gotta let it marinate. Those ideas, those thoughts, right? Mars come up in here. That's like throwing cheese in a motherfucking skillet, a non-stick skillet. You want that type of... Once you do something like that, you should know that you fucking up. Or you fucked up. Or you need to fucking stop. You fucked up. You need to... Whatever you doing, you throw that shit away. You fucked up. That situation. Start smelling that shit is burning all out. It's coming back in your eye like you cutting an onion and you're crying. Snap the fuck out of it. Put that shit down. Don't even start over again. Drop that shit. Move on.
The sun was blazing and the smoke from our stacks hung over the bricks like a blanket.
You fucked up. Because Mars is with battles, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there, this is the mind thinking it's in a battle. So it's like the mind is constant. The battle is the mind is connected to the Mars. The battle is just constantly battling. Strong mind. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It was a good start.
Leave these people right here be wishing upon a star. You gotta be careful and slow yourself down, because Capricorn, yeah, it do like to be assertive. It do like to be top notch. Yeah, Aries do like to be more accelerating in its approach to life and things. And yes, Scorpio is more deep probing to find these reactions quickly so it can quickly unclog the flow. So it can receive better energy, but receive more psychic ability at a faster pace, with understanding too, detail understanding, right? It's already one-track-minded, right? I did those three because Mars loves being in those three signs, in those three zodiac signs, Aries, Capricorn, and Scorpio, right? Intriguing when Mars jumps into the mix with Mercury. Right. Mercury be like, what is this? A little sugar on, a little cherry on top. Damn, thank you.
Thank you.
Motherfuckers wondering how you still got it. You got to like,
Thank you.
fuck is all, and then you more of a mental person. Like everything is all in your head.
Maybe a little of both.
Couldn't even go down like that. It's just all in your head like that. You know what I'm saying? You got a fucking brain scar. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got scarred so hard, it's just scarred in my brain. And it probably wasn't even a scar. You know what I'm saying? Because why? These are the type of shit that happens when you're delivering packages. You know, it's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker who delivering packages.
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Dangerous packages. Scar. When his energy not even asking for nothing like that, when it's built like that. Now, depending on what zodiacal sign that is in, it's going to behave in all different type of ways. But I keep slipping up and saying Capricorn because, you know, it is Capricorn season. So I just
don't know
figured,
what's the matter with this telephone tonight, but it's
Sure, that all the lights downstairs are out.
well, Because Mars always gonna think is always a fight. That's gonna be the first instinct of the mind. Who the fuck want that? That's when you gotta calm down, you gotta rationalize, you gotta take a deep breath before you get to overanalyzing shit. You know, some shit, it could be good, and you can just turn shit depending on where these two energies are placed at. You can feel some shit and over escalate the situation within your mind and just fucking snap. Take it easy on yourself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to end it right there because that's how that's what it's
Good luck,
getting.
amigo.
How about a nice, lovely cup of coffee, sir?
Thanks. Pretty drain hangs on them. What do we do with them, Joe?
We use them. Then we lay a Spanish doubloon on their foreheads so they shine in the sun. So the seagulls can find them.
Thank you, Joe. I can